can't do this while you're sitting here.
Why?
Because it's weird. I don't do this.
Well, then you're gonna have to get used to it if you want me in your videos.
I know. I don't know how to do this. This is so freaking weird. Okay. Hey, what is up, you guys? My name is Emily, and if you don't know me, you know me now. So, I'm at school right now. I'm actually outside. It's like 40 degrees, but the cafeteria is packed, and I've been putting off this video for like 2 weeks now, because I haven't been emotionally stable enough to film it. And I mean, I have to wait for Devin to get out of class, so I need something to do, so I'm gonna edit. Sorry if the quality is crap. Right now I'm filming in 720p, so it's not the best, but I can't have my full setup. Also, sorry if the lighting's crap. I am outside and it's outside, so yeah, but at least I'm doing this. So I know I said I was going to get back in filming my videos and doing YouTube, but something unexpected has happened. I got into a car accident and I completely totaled my car and I broke my right arm. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys like kind of what happened, and I want to document this because I've never broken a bone in my body and I've never gotten a car accident. I mean, that's a lie. I have gotten in car accidents, but nothing to the point where I could have lost my life. Like I did, almost did. I'm still here. So, if you live in West Virginia, you know the winters are absolutely bipolar and crazy. So one week we were having a really bad, no, I'm gonna have to change positions because the sun's coming out. Winters are bipolar, and so we were experiencing a very cold week, where it was like snowing and then raining and then freezing and everything like that. So it was a Friday night, and I'll put the date and time right here so you guys can see it. And I was driving home from Devin's house. It was about 9:30 when the crash happened. I was literally 4 miles from my house, so I was almost home. It's a 45-minute drive when I slid on black ice and lost control of my vehicle and went about 100 feet off the highway and hit a tree at about 60 miles an hour. Now that's what the paramedics said. I don't really know how fast I was going because adrenaline and the airbag went off and my arm broke and you know, all of that traumatic stuff that happens when you get in a car accident. Yeah, so that happened. I immediately called my mom and was like, I got in a car accident. I was probably having the worst breakdown that I've ever had because my arm was broken. Okay, say hi.
Hello!
I'm filming the how I
you
broke
act?
my arm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so paramedics got there and they were like, we need to look at your arm, and they had to cut my winter jacket because mind you, it's like 20 degrees outside. They cut my jacket, and so they're like, oh yeah, sis, your arm is broken, and I'm like, yay, great, love that for me. But yeah, so I got on they put like a temporary cast on it, and I walked to the ambulance, and it was like a 45-minute drive to the ambulance or to the hospital because I was still in like city limits for that hospital and not the other hospital where I live, so I had to like kind of backtrack where I just came. No, you're fine.
Okay.
No, you're good. It's all good. After a 45-minute drive to said hospital, and they, you know, put me in. I was literally in a hall because after I got there, they had like 4 or 5 traumas, and an old lady broke her hip. So obviously, I was knocked down a few notches. Understandable because I just had a broken arm. I would much rather them put the people that have traumas, and especially the lady with a broken hip, like, go first than me. Like, I'm good. Actually, I wasn't good. I was like dying because I don't think I've ever talked about this on my channel, but I'm actually like extremely afraid of hospitals. I've always just like, I've hated them. They had me waiting in a hallway, and my sister came back and like was freaking out, and I was freaking out because she was freaking out, and then my boyfriend got there, and like the second I saw him turn the corner, I literally just bursted into tears and was like, I'm so sorry, and he's like freaking out, but like trying to keep it cool, and like he wouldn't let go of my hand. So I sat there for probably about an hour or so, and then I had x-rays, and oh my god, I thought I was gonna die in x-rays. They gave me a little bit of like painkiller on the way up to the hospital, but it kind of wore off by the time I was getting into x-rays, so I felt absolutely everything, and they have to move my broken arm to get certain angles, and I almost passed out because the pain was so bad. And then I was kind of in a waiting room for like a couple hours, and then it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and they scheduled me to have it situated. I waited there till about 5 a.m. After that, I got out at like 3, so I waited till about 5 a.m. and then I got a room, and then I waited about 27 hours until surgery. So that was basically Friday to Saturday morning, and then about Saturday, I probably waited about 28 hours from my crash to surgery, because I didn't get surgery till like 9 o'clock on Saturday night. Yeah, they had me on an IV and all that kind of hospital stuff, and went through surgery and woke up, and had to stay there another, like, I had surgery, and so I slept that night, and then I woke up Sunday morning and was chilling there till about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and then I was discharged, or no, like 1 or 2 actually, and then I was discharged, and I went back to the house, and I watched the Super Bowl with my boyfriend for like 30 minutes, and then I fell asleep. And so I kind of didn't go to class that week. I think I went like to 1 or 2 of my classes. Sorry if the editing is sloppy and not funny. Sorry if this video isn't lighthearted and goofy like the rest of my content. Yeah, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think I finally given it enough time, and I'm like, alright, let's just get this bread and let's just do this, man, So I hope you guys enjoyed. No. I love you guys. I'm okay. This is my arm. I have a cast from here to here, and this Friday I have an appointment to get them to look at my scars, or my wounds and sutures and stuff, so hopefully I will have an update for you guys then. But yeah, okay, I gotta go. I'm cold.